Oh my God.
Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about altruism and how altruism came about to be part of the human population, because scientifically it's still a very controversial topic. Altruism is the principle of acting unselfishly and devoted to the welfare of others as opposed to acting selfishly. It's a central theme in almost every world religion: Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, etc. Here, we're going to show an example of classic altruistic behavior. This right here is a little community of people in pre-civilization times. So they're hunter-gatherers. Their life generally consists of walking around, trying to find food, and taking care of each other. Along comes a creature that's looking to make a meal out of somebody in our community. The most altruistic behavior that you could demonstrate in this situation would be to go and fight the creature, allowing everybody else to get away. In the process, you might get killed. This might seem like a paradox, since saying like, well, it doesn't sound like altruism really benefits anybody, because if you're always altruistic, you might end up dead. But altruism, we found, evolves in a group, not necessarily in an individual. If you have a community or a group, if someone repeatedly acts selfishly, they're chastised, they're punished in certain ways because they're not holding their own. An altruistic member of the community is rewarded in their altruistic behavior, and it really serves to benefit everybody, and that's how altruism comes about over a long period of time in a community. Obviously, most of the world no longer lives as hunter-gatherers. Most human beings live in cities, or at least, in rural communities. So where does altruism fit into modern life now that we have the economy, we have governments, we have the market? Where do these things fit in? A lot of intellectuals, a lot of scientists, economists, and psychologists dedicate their time to thinking about this very problem, and they found that economic incentives are encouraging people to act in a selfish way and kind of go back and are acting against the altruistic behavior that we as human beings have developed over the last tens of thousands of years. The modern paradigm of making decisions based on selfishness is really very recent in terms of human history. It limits the mutually beneficial exchanges that would normally be copied and would spread, creating a better society in the end. Computer models and anthropological evidence actually show that voluntary altruistic behavior is usually more efficient than market incentives that in turn destroy cooperation. Human beings, they have a sense of ethical obligation, and most populations adhere to the moral rules that are set down and do willingly give to others, and actually punish those who offend the standards of what's deemed appropriate behavior. I hope you've enjoyed our talk about altruism, and have a good day.